Okay, week 10 is over. Week 11 is here. These are all the spreads for week 11. Week 10 was just terrible. Terrible week 10. Didn't cash out any tickets. Big Ben got COVID. Tie game. Just a lot of BS. Bucks lost to the football team. Just a lot of BS in week 10. Week 10 is over. Finally, week 10 is over. That was a bad week, not going to lie. Just a bad week, week 10. Week 11 is here, and to be honest with you, I'm not really liking a lot of these matchups for week 11. Really not liking a lot of these matchups. Some of these games just seems that something's either wrong or something's too good to be true. One, you got Patriots Falcons. You want to take the Patriots there all day, but then it's a Thursday game, and anything could happen on those Thursday games, and Falcons are home. Patriots have been hot though, but it's just one of those. I don't know if I can 100% stand by it. If I have to go one way, I think you got to take the Patriots because they've been hot. But Thursday night game, Falcons are home on the road. I don't know. Lions Browns, they tied against the Steelers the other day to screw that ticket. But then Baker Mayfield is banged up. The running back situation, they're banged up. Lions, I mean, they played the Steelers tough for a team with no wins. They're not going to go 0-17. But, anything could happen there. Maybe that's the game where the Lions upset and they finally get a W in their win column. So I don't know if you can go Browns. I don't know if you can definitely even go 10. I know Browns are home. Browns play pretty well at home. 10 is a little high, but can you put money on the Lions as well with no wins? Is this the one game that they win? I don't know. Maybe the Lions are just desperate for a win, play tough. Browns win by 3. So, that's another tough game there. 49ers Jags. I do like the Niners there. I'm going to come back to that game later. Colts Bills. -7 against the Colts. That seems a little too high for me. The Colts actually are not a bad team. They're on a nice win streak right now. Despite how they started the season, I think losing 3 or 4 in a row, the Colts are actually playing pretty good. I don't think the Bills cover that -7, but once again, that's just a game that's really just too close to decide. One way or the other, I would lean towards the Bills just because I think they're a better balanced team. And then at the end of the day, I think it's going to come down to who's going to make the least amount of mistakes. Carson Wentz is going to make some type of mistake, some type of wild, crazy play. I think that gives the Bills a little bit over an edge on that one. But -7, I'm not too certain about the -7. If anything, in that game, if I was to go one way, I would actually just tease up the Colts to +14 just to be safe because you never know. But that's going to be a close game in that one. I'm staying away for now. Not taking a lot of risks this week, but also Jets-Dolphins. That's another game. That's a toss-up game. It really is just a toss-up game. Joe Flacco is going to be starting. Jets are home. Who knows? Joe Flacco's second stint with the Jets. That's just two bottom teams that I'm not even going to touch. If I'm going to go one way, I'm going to go with the Dolphins on that one. But just not too confident. -3 spread against two bad teams. I'm staying away all day. Is Cam Newton really back for the Panthers? He may start against the football team. Can he revive that team? Listen, Panthers still in the playoff hunt, but that's just another game. I know the football team beat the Bucks, but they're spotty at best. That's another game I really can't put my money on. Ravens Bears. Ravens got embarrassed against the Dolphins last week. In this one, call me stupid, but I really like the Ravens to bounce back against the Bears. I know the Ravens' pass defense has been, just as bad as the Chiefs' defense right now, but call me stupid. I'm backing the Ravens against the Bears. I think they do bounce back against the Bears. I just think, the Bears, not unless Justin Fields goes completely ham and just runs all over them and just airs it out. I think the Ravens can definitely bounce back against the Bears. I think in the passing attack, they don't have too much to worry about facing the Bears, and I think this is a good game where the Ravens go back to what they're doing. They have to stop playing from behind and just come out, hot that they used to and get up on a 14-0 lead. You get up 14-0 against the Bears, they're going to struggle. They are going to struggle, but this whole playing from behind 7 to 21 points for a closeout victory, that has to stop. I think the Ravens bounce back against the Bears on the road in that one. Saints-Eagles is tough. I'm going to back the Eagles simply because they're home. Hurts has been playing well through these last 3-4 games. And listen, the Saints are down to their third string quarterback. Taysom Hill is playing, but Trevor Siemian is going to be the starter in that one. I just, at a certain point, it's going to come up to you. All these injuries going to come, back to you. Only a -1 spread though, so it's going to be a close game. It's not. I'm not heavily confident in the Eagles, but it's just the fact that the Eagles are home, go up against the third string quarterback. Now the Saints do still have a lot of weapons surrounding Trevor Siemian, so that game, to me, that's a toss-up game. But I'm going to give the advantage to the home team in that one. Titans Packers. You would think Titans all day, right? But guess what? Tyrod Taylor's going to be starting. When Tyrod Taylor was playing for the Texans, they were actually playing pretty good. They actually won some games, but -10.5, I don't know. I really don't know. Even on a tease, this might be one of those games where Tyrod comes back, gives them life, and upsets them. Who knows? Right now, one thing I've noticed, there's been no consistency in the NFL. The top teams, a lot of teams are just playing down to their competition weeks. In some weeks, and this is just one of those games. Maybe it's because we're coming off a tough loss last week. Being a little cautious, that might be it. A lot of people say you're crazy, Titans all day, but that's just one of those. Who knows what Tyrod Taylor's going to do? He's actually a pretty good quarterback. He's mobile, he can run, and he can make things happen with the Texans. So once again, that's just a game I don't know. I'm staying away from. Packers Vikings. Oh man, just division game right there. But I think I just like the over in that one, in the Packers Vikings. I'm gonna come back to that one. Raiders Bengals. See, what Bengals team is gonna show up? What Raiders team is gonna show up? It's a pick 'em. Just another game where you don't know. That Packers game is -2.5. Eagles are minus. It's just one of those. You just don't know. Anything could happen. There's not one huge advantage one team has over the other right now. In a lot of these games, the Chargers spread, it's actually -5.5 right now. I really, really, really want to take the Chargers, but same thing with the Chargers. What Chargers team is going to show up? Are they going to put up points? I don't know. Chargers are home, but Steelers are no joke. Also, is Minka, is the Steelers starting safety? I don't want to butcher his name. Is he gonna play? I don't know. How's Big Ben? I don't know. It's just one of those. And then you got Cowboys Chiefs. You got Cowboys defense, which has been playing pretty good, versus the Chiefs offense. Both teams are coming off of a win. Both teams are coming off of scoring 40+ points. Did the Chiefs figure it out? That's still to be seen. Chiefs are still in the playoffs hunt, just like the Cowboys. That should be a good game. But also, you saw some games where the Chiefs only put up 14, 17 points. Can barely score against the Packers. So it's really, is the Cowboys defense going to stomp on them, Diggs and all those guys, get a pass rush, or are Chiefs going to air it out, win, hold the ball last, and win by a field goal and cover? A -2, Chiefs are home. I think I kind of lead towards the Chiefs, and just see if the Cowboys defense can really come up to it. But that's a tough matchup because let's be real, the Chiefs have not been playing good, but they are at home. They put up a ton of points. The Chiefs, they're still a top contender team. Believe it or not, they still might make it out of the AFC. They may not do it pretty. They may lose a few more games. But I still think with all those weapons that they have, the Chiefs are still a deadly team. Also, and Giants-Bucks for Monday night. You got to go with the Bucks there. I know they got embarrassed against the football team, but on a Monday night, Tom Brady, you got to go Bucks right there. But let's just see. Right now, like I said, I'm not really liking a lot of these matchups. There's a lot of what-ifs, which I don't like. But the first thing that I'm doing is I'm teasing the 49ers just to win against the Jags. Listen, if the Jags beat me, the 2-win Jags beat the Niners, so be it. But I have faith in the 49ers all day. Niners have a better defense, better run defense, just more weapons offensively. They're going up against a rookie head coach, rookie quarterback. I don't want to be prisoner in the moment for what they did to the Niners. The Niners had an up and down season so far, but give me all that defense, everything that I put into play against the Jags, I will take that risk all day. 49ers just to win, I will take that. And then the over in the Packers Vikings. I don't want to go one way on those teams. If I'm going to go one way, I would have to lean towards the Packers, but it's a division game. Vikings are home. Who knows? It's just one of those who knows. You got Dalvin Cook. He may run all over the Packers. I think the Packers allow the fourth most rushing yards in the league right now. That's huge. You let a guy get open, you get some screens, some passes. Who knows in that game? So just give me 42 in the over, because I still think, you still have Aaron Rodgers. I think the Packers are averaging like 387 or 370 yards a game or something like that. So the Packers definitely can move it. And with the Vikings, Jefferson, Kirk Cousins is not the best quarterback, but he will air it out and he will throw deep. He'll probably get at least 2 deep touchdowns against the Packers in that game. So I really like the over 42 there. Just 2 teams. I'm not going crazy. I'm not taking 3. I'm not taking 4 teams. 2 teams. I just need 2 teams to come through on that ticket. This is a risky ticket, not gonna lie, but it's either guts or glory. I'm backing the Chiefs. I know a lot of people are going to back the Cowboys because of their defense, and Chiefs, their defense stinks right now. But give me the Chiefs at home. I think this is just a game. I think Chiefs are going to squeak it out somehow. Give me Chiefs -2. Ravens are -5.5 to bounce back against the Bears. Risky ticket, not gonna lie, very, very risky ticket, just because the Ravens pass defense has kind of burned a lot of people in the last couple of weeks. But I think these are just a good bounce back game for the Ravens against the Bears. And the Chiefs, I just need the real Chiefs to show up against the Cowboys. Tough matchup against the Cowboys right there, with Diggs leading the league in interceptions, but a -2, I'll risk it on another 2-team. I just need 2 teams to come through for that one. And for the last bet that I have, is just simple. Nothing crazy, just going to take the Eagles. Taking the Eagles simply, like I said, Eagles are home. Hurts have been playing good, and the Saints are down to their 3rd-string quarterback. Same thing, I'm not putting a lot of money on this, just because Saints do have a lot of weapons. They still have Kamara. They still can move the ball, and they'll squeak out a win or 2, even with their 3rd-string quarterback. So, tough matchup. Is only a -1.5. I'm throwing a hundo on there, just because, I just kept looking at the game, and I like the Eagles at home in that one. But these are my 3 tickets right now. I need a win this week. I need the Chiefs. I need the Raiders to come through to have a real good day. And then Niners, man, you got to beat the Jags. You got to beat the Jags, and I just need a lot of points in Packers Vikings. 2 teams I think can put up easily, 24 to 30 points each in that one. So I think a lot of tough matchups in my opinion, but I think these 2 tickets are going to be good. Didn't hit anything last week. I think for sure at least maybe 2 out of 3 of these tickets are going to hit. But this is Scouting Bets. What are your picks? I may go in and pick one more. I really want to take the Titans. I really do want to take the Titans, and I really do want to take the Chargers. Right now they're -5.5. I'm just not too certain yet. Let me know if you would take the Browns. I don't know, because the Lions still don't have a win. It's tough to win in New England. They got stomped out, but a lot of injury. I don't know what Browns team are going to show up, but just generating that pass rush might be the difference, where the Browns, come up with a couple fumbles, couple sacks, but really on the edge on the Chargers and on the edge with the Titans. Let me know what you think. Scouting Bets. Peace.